extreme health good. Let's see how many folks pay attention and come on in here.
What?
Just waiting for it. Hey, hey, hey! We got one so far. He says, hey.
Hey.
Oh, he said yes. So I don't know what that means.
I'm assuming you were asking if anybody was here or something similar to that.
Well, we've only been on 30 seconds and nobody knows we're coming on, so.
No.
Well, I mean, not
But
till
people's
7.
notifications will start going off in a second.
Look at it. Ding, 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 ding.
Because it says 0 watching, but he's in here.
Well, I don't think he's in here, because how you say that? It says 1 watching. Who's in here? It says 1 watching. Who is in here?
There's one.
Hi from Idaho.
Luana Bassett.
Hey, Luana Bassett.
Yeah, you'll start having.
Yeah.
Hey,
Michelle Crafts and More. We were in stereo.
Mm-hmm. Surround sound.
Chicka, chicka, chicka. Freaky, 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 fresh.
What you doing?
I'm just wondering why it's up there so high right now. I don't like it like that. That's okay. So, we didn't realize 46 degrees north got off early, so that's what took us so long to get on. We're not scheduled to get on till 7, but
Brenda Collins, anybody home yet? We're here.
But we noticed when we sat down to grab a bite to eat real quick, we noticed he wasn't on.
We were sitting, well, no, we were sitting getting ready to watch the back end of his show because we had stuff going on. And then we heard him saying his goodbyes, and we're like, what? What?
So we real quick shoved some food down our throat and jumped on for y'all. But
First time watcher, good.
who's the first time watcher?
Luana Bassett.
Hi, Luana Bassett. I hope you subscribed.
I'm refreshed and you are here. Yes, we're here, Donna. Hey, Karen. Here come all the rigs.
Here come all the crew.
Let's see who all comes running in.
D&K Wyatt. You're new. Hello. How are you, sir?
He's only been running a half hour. I think it's due to his connection. Okay.
Well, he needs to tell somebody.
Yeah, that's Mother of Many Horses. Hey. Trudy's here. Hey, Trudy.
Okay,
I sent your stuff today.
You can't hog that.
Yes, I can.
No,
Hey,
you
Gregory.
can't.
Gregory, it's nice to see you, man. Glad to see you here. What?
Oh, that's your tea I smell.
Oh, you like it?
Yes, it smells cinnamon.
It is. It's got a little bit of heat to it besides the heat of the tea. We're going to give a couple minutes for everybody to kind of, we've only been on for 3 minutes, so we'll kind of give everybody a chance to get their,
We're just gonna chew the fat till about 7 o'clock, because that's when we're supposed to come on. But I'm just gonna let everybody start to mingle in.
I can't, this is how bad my memory is. Did I just say that I sent Trudy's package today?
Yes.
Okay, I did.
Yes,
All right.
that's why she said thank you.
But I couldn't remember that the heat, it's infectious.
I'm infectious.
You're infectious.
Because I'm handsome.
That's what it is.
Yep. Everybody doing okay. We're doing this right as a 3-legged dog.
We have our moments, Brenda. We're getting there. Just need a lot of rest.
Full Spectrum, what's going on, buddy?
Full Spectrum Survival. Hey, everyone in chat. I'm here listening, working on some stuff around the room. That's okay, but glad you're here. You're going to listen.
I know you don't want to look at this handsome face for an hour and plus. I get it.
Hey,
I wouldn't want to look
kitty.
at me either. So handsome. It would hurt my self-esteem.
Oh, would it?
Yeah.
Mill Creek?
Mill Creek. So I caught Full Spectrum Survival's live stream with Brad.
The other day with Brad.
I was going back and forth between
Intimidated.
between him and Grandpa.
Well, you had them both going on at the same time.
Well, until you made me turn one of them off. And, well, I'm not going to say who I turned off because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but I ain't seen the one I turned off here yet, so. But they had a really good conversation. Matter of fact, in his chat box is where I got alerted to the North Korea nuke test.
Wow, you don't watch a lot of TV.
Hello, it just happened when he was on live.
Yeah, okay.
What?
I could have swore I heard something about it on the news earlier in the day.
No, you didn't.
I'm telling you, I really do think I did.
No, you didn't.
Because we didn't have work. I didn't go to work that morning. Hey, Blaze.
Nope. Hey, Amanda.
You got more brewing, I hope?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going down that.
Because that's not going to last.
That ain't even. But anyway, I started watching. He comes up and he does his news.
Oh, wait. He's got a question for us.
Uh-oh.
He has a question.
All right,
Go
what's your
ahead,
question?
Shoot. Hey, Steve. I sent y'all's package today, too.
Okay. Wait a minute. Before he asks that question, are we going to rock, paper, scissors? Who answers it first?
No.
Okay.
News on radio, Robin. Radio is always ahead of TV news. No, it wasn't on the radio. I promise you. It was first thing in the morning on Thursday morning. I was listening to the TV. I was having my first cup of coffee because I had to take Jason to the doctor. And I seem to remember hearing something about that.
Minute Man.
So I don't know. And I'm a bad wife with a husband who is a prepper. I really should have probably told him that.
Hey, Jennifer.
That happens all the time.
Now, Jennifer's the mom, right?
Yes, Jennifer's the mom.
Okay. Hey, State of Grace. I was out fine-tuning my bow for hunting season that opens tomorrow, which I can't go in the morning because I promised Brad I'd go to church. And,
what do you think is the best investment of time crop for any beginners listening or watching in the future that will give the planters the best yield for space and time? I'll tell you, we had a really great crop of beans this year. And they produced like crazy, and they were easy to can because they don't take a lot of
the best investment of time
crop for a beginner.
This is the same question he asked Brad, and they said tomatoes, and I
So
love
we don't
Brad.
have- yeah.
I love Brad, but in our area,
And zucchini's another good one, but zucchini, space-wise, it takes up way too much space. Beans, if you think about how many beans
you can grow
yielded
beans vertically too.
Exactly.
And you can grow cucumbers vertically. You can grow, you can grow
black-eyed
tomatoes.
peas grow anywhere. Okay, yeah. Hey, Jordan. What kind of beans did I plant? I planted bush beans.
Can you not get distracted? This man
and they
asked
were
this
Kalimas.
question. This man asked us a question, and let's seriously talk about this because we got time before we're supposed to go on.
I answered mine, but I'm sorry.
Well, I think you shot off from the hip a little
No.
bit too fast. I mean, seriously, you just beans. But when you start talking about vertical space, how our pickles that one year down in Grovetown did very well vertically.
Right, but
And we got a ton.
Right,
and we barely
but-
got any beans that year.
but think about the nutritional value of a cucumber versus the nutritional value of a bean.
Yeah, but a bean, mostly all you really get is protein.
What do you get out of a cucumber?
Well, you get pickles.
Water. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
Well, I'm just saying.
+1 for beans. Starch. Cucumbers grow like mad. That's right. And they do grow crazy, but if you're talking about somebody who wants to be able to store, think about the work that goes into making pickles versus canning beans.
Right, I got you. I'm not saying cucumbers was my pick.
I know.
I'm just saying, I'm just trying to think of, because we started growing a lot of stuff
Vertically.
vertically.
Yes, and you can.
You know, strawberries is another
Yes.
good one.
Yes, you can definitely maximize your grow space if you grow. Like what we did is we had bamboo, and we did bamboo, and we.
Peas is another good one that you can grow a ton of.
But aren't peas a little finicky? Aren't they a little hard to? Your soil's got to be kind of right. They're a little bit harder to grow.
It sucks to try to grow them. Sorry.
Stinks.
It stinks to try to grow them here is because we get so stinking hot.
Yeah.
So fast.
Have we ever grown potatoes or anything in buckets? Yes. Well, not buckets. Tell them what we grew them in.
We tried to build those potato boxes. And, man, it didn't work for us.
Not at all.
And I don't know, maybe we did something wrong or what, but
we're not as successful in a container gardening idea.
Well, I have my own hypothesis of why our container gardenings fail. I think our children go out there and mess with them.
Peas are like, and a lot of water, burn out if it gets too hot too soon. Yeah.
But see, I've always heard people have taken an old tire, planting a potato in there.
Hey, Pops.
Going like that, throwing another one on, and being very successful that way. And then the potatoes grow all around the rim of the tire. But I don't. I'm just worried about it leaking.
Yeah. Donna says they tried potato boxes and they didn't work for them either. Yeah, we had no luck with that.
I haven't seen anybody that has. I even tried looking at a couple YouTube videos.
Like in trash cans and things like that. I haven't seen
I seen one lady in a trash can. She did it in a trash can, and it was halfway successful. I mean, she didn't get a plethora or anything, but
Jordan wanted to know if we've ever grown avocados in a container. We haven't. We've thought about rooting some. Lady Hawthorne says she's grown them and they did well until they had to freeze.
What?
The avocados.
Oh.
There's actually, have y'all seen that little nifty thing that they have now? It's like a plastic, instead of like putting toothpicks in, you just put it on the seed of the avocado. Remember I was showing that to you, and it floats. And then that way it is able to get exposure to the water and it roots really well. I've thought about getting some of those because we eat avocado like crazy around here. But we'd have to put it in a greenhouse here. It won't survive.
And you know, when Krista said tomatoes, when he asked them this question, because they did the Florida weave.
Yeah, with the
to hold their, and good strong wind came along, and it just
knocked them all out.
Now, do you remember when our very first homestead, when we put up the chain link fence with the tomatoes?
They went crazy.
They went just
absolutely nuts,
cuckoo, and we ended up throwing tomatoes to the chickens.
Right.
So tomatoes might also be a good one when you start.
Tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, eggplant, and lettuce in containers. Oh, there's Susan. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Sugar Mama.
And hey, Palmetto. Glad you're here, man.
You got me in trouble, Palmetto.
Yeah. Cattle panels. Yeah, you could use cattle panels. See, the thing
that's what we're going to use.
Well, that's what we're going to use for a lot of things. The first thing we're going to use cattle panels for, before anything else, is those darn, because I got to make sure I say this right, darn loofah gourds. Oh my gosh.
No, we're not. Well, we might switch to cattle panels, but I might just stay with the welded wire along those 3 yellow poles that we got.
No. The weight. Like have you seen?
But they're supported by the poles that are concrete.
I don't care.
I know
the weight that those loofah gourds are produced, like they are literally bringing down our Jerusalem artichokes that were like over 10 feet tall. They grew 2 beds over. And I laugh because all the research I did said like 10 feet. They'll grow about 10 feet. There is no way. They're growing like 15 feet easy, and they're going everywhere.
You know, the more I think about Full Spectrum Survival's question, and I hope you're still in here.
He's listening, he said.
It's not really a valid question.
Why?
Well, because there's so many different garden practices out there that if I had a limited amount of space, I may go to a raised bed square foot companion garden style where I could grow
but again,
stuff in 1 square foot.
But again, his word was for a beginner.
Right. Well,
and square foot gardening
is
is
not that hard.
Okay.
I mean, they're going to be researching gardening anyway. And if they've got
But anybody can grow, anybody can make a line, put some seeds in it, and let it grow.
That doesn't mean it's going to grow.
Well, I don't know. Whatever.
I can throw a line in the driveway out there, throw some seeds on there, and they ain't going to germinate.
Really?
Well, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. You're trying to make this out to be simple, and it's not.
Okay.
There's a lot that, and if you're on a limited time and limited space, then I would say you would need to go to a raised bed square foot garden.
I agree with Palmetto. The only thing a beginner really needs to know is to throw a lot of seed. That's exactly right.
No,
See, that's what I'm saying.
You can throw seed all day long, but if you don't take care of it, it might not germinate.
But if your soil, right, you got to take into consideration, you got to have a decent soil and your area designated for your garden. All I'm saying is that when you start doing companion gardening and square foot gardening, you're moving up to the next level, in my opinion, with gardening. And so I understand your point as far as. Will you stop?
I'm saying if there's any liquor in there.
No, I understand your point.
Thank you, Deep South.
Whatever. All I'm saying is that for a beginner, I feel like square foot gardening not as difficult, but companion gardening. Think about how much we have put time into.
They go ahead.
Okay, now you're being ridiculous, Palmetto. That's not funny.
I mean, seriously, you got an army dude backing you, really?
I know. Well, hey, he's a cool army dude. I like Palmetto. He's awesome. Exactly. So that's the thing. If you're a beginner, you have to learn.
But you can't. I mean, seriously, 5,000 seeds and you got limited space.
I didn't mean it. I told him he was being ridiculous with that many.
Full spectrum survival. You're gonna get to witness somebody getting DDT'd up in here tonight.
So Donna said, "I'm so happy to see them disagreeing instead of Big Bear just looking at her." Exactly. Thank you, Donna. All right, now that's 2 army dudes. Yeah, got 2 of them.
They still don't even make up a quarter Marine.
I don't care. That's 2.
And the only reason he's agreeing is because I made the army comment.
And Rain is saying the same thing. So booyah! And Kiwi was agreeing with me earlier too. Yep. See, so yeah. Anyway, so good question. It's called "Do Nothing Farming" for a reason.
It's coming.
But we can read.
Yeah, see spot run.
Most of what you should be doing is observing, right? I mean, when you're a beginner, so we need 2 more army men to have equal to Jason.
That's right. And I'm not fully healed.
No, not yet, but definitely on the mend. Okay, love the discussion. We've always referred to grow zones and starches, but here in my area, cucumbers grow all day long and in just about anything. Just get out and get a seed in the ground. Exactly. That's what.
Oh, did he say cucumber?
No, he was just saying because they grow crazy there. That's a different question. He said no. Okay, Boss of Swamp puts a video up an hour ago about deep mulch gardening. That's what I'm about to do. Yeah. Hey, Simply. 1 Yard Revolution does a great job packing in veggies, but he's worked. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I taught
beans and peas that can grow in anything. Right. So, like for instance, with the beans, if you normally put 3 beans in a hill, then maybe put, if you're new to it, put 4. Yeah, that grows like a weed. Absolutely.
I'm surprised you didn't say peanuts.
we don't even know what our yield is on our peanuts yet. So how would I answer that question? Because I was jumping the gun and just flying off the cuff. Really? That would not have been a rational answer, because I don't even know how much of a yield we're going to have yet.
So fixing to put some tequila in my tea. Okay, y'all, it's 7 o'clock. We're going to give our normal people about 3 or 4 more minutes to get in here, and then we're going to kick this puppy off.
Brenda, I had the same problem with my beans this year. I threw a bunch of beans down because they were older seeds, and so I just took the chance that maybe some of them wouldn't sprout, and instead I ended up with a ton. And then what happened is, when it was time to thin, I wasn't able to thin, and we ended up having a ton of if you don't stop, we ended up having so many that it was just, it's ridiculous how many beans we had. Oregano, sage, thyme. See, you're lucky, Rain. A lot of our stuff is
A lot of our stuff is...
a lot of our herbs don't do very... I mean, like, we have a lot of herbs that don't do well.
Well,
here.
we're going to try something new next spring, right?
Pass his teacup over to Big Bear for a fill up. Hold on, here you go.
We're going to try that thing that you saw. That seed, what was it called?
Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, and I'm sure everybody here has probably tried it at some point or another with the toilet paper, where you make a little paste out of just flour and water, and then you put it, you space everything out the way that it's supposed to be spaced for the seeds, and then you put each seed in, you let that dry, and you roll it up, and then that way when you go to lay out your rows, you just lay them out on there and put the dirt over it, and you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that will work, at least for us, because of the time that it takes for us to, we have to actually devote, specific time.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with you using my toilet paper like that.
Whatever. I'll get the cheap stuff.
That stuff is like gold.
No, I'll get some cheap stuff. Rain, yes, rosemary does. It'll grow like a big, huge bush. My problem is that sometimes it burns out. It'll actually dry out if you don't keep it watered. Oh, what am I talking about? Okay, so there is a method to space your seeds for seed prepping, and what you do is you lay out a roll of paper or toilet paper. And then let's say whatever seed you have, your bean seeds have to be so far apart. You take a little paste that you make out of just water and flour. Like the old-fashioned glue that everybody used to make. You take that and you put it on your spacing. So if it's like 2 inches apart or whatever, you put your dots 2 inches apart, and then you put your bean seed on there, and it'll actually kind of somewhat glue it to your paper towel or your toilet paper. And then you can roll it back up, and when it's time to go out and do your planting, you hoe out your row, and then you unroll the toilet paper onto the row, and then you can put your dirt back on there, and the paper will decompose, and the seeds are planted where they need to be. And because you're just using flour and water, it's not going to do anything to the seeds.
Okay, Gregory, to answer your question, yes, that is called companion garden. I know somebody already kind of beat me to it, but
Was that the sisters, the three sisters?
I think Brenda, Miss Brenda that said about the three sisters? Yes.
Yeah, Brenda Collins.
Yes. And what you do is you plant,
squash.
how you would do stuff like that is you plant your squash and corn, let your corn get about 6 to 8 inches, and then plant your beans, your pole beans around the corn. So that way as the corn grows, the beans can grow up the corn. And it's a great space saver. Plus with companion gardening, like you plant, you do like what they call a pizza garden, where you can plant garlic, tomatoes, pepper, basil, and I thought there was another one. But anyway, there's one more, and basically what happens is the bugs that will get to the tomato plants get repelled because of one of the other ones that are there. My mind's not all the way back yet, so or I'd be able to spit this out like it was nothing. But okay, 7:06. How many people we got? Mama. Oh man, Mama.
100.
100. Okay, good. All right, so here we go. Live from Elberton, Georgia. It's Saturday night.
Alright.
Okay, y'all, so...
Now, I did have somebody say that they tried that seed tape, like, basically like seed tape, and it didn't work for them, and basically, if you don't, the only problem with that is if it doesn't germinate, then you're stuck, because you don't have anything. So, that's something for us to think about.
That's why you don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
Okay, so, let's have a chat. So, like I was saying, for the people that were uber early when we jumped on, shortly after 46 degrees hit the road,
leave, yeah.
I was out doing some fine tuning on my bow because tomorrow bow season is open. Time to go get the groceries.
Sorry.
And so I was still having a little bit trouble at 50 yards. But I'm not really going to be taking a shot at 50 yards where I'm going bow hunting tomorrow. I'm only going to be able to go in the evening because tomorrow's Sunday. And I made a promise to a very good friend of mine.
About time, Big Bear. We do too, Mel.
That I would go visit another church because I'm without a church home. So I made a promise to a friend that I'd go. And being the good...
friend that you are.
Jarhead that I am, I'm a man of my word. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the morning. I'm going to be dreaming about deer hunting.
Happy birthday, Amanda. Oh no, you said what was tomorrow. It's not. Amanda, is it your birthday?
But okay, so it's that time for us.
You're not the only man of his word. Did he tell you he was going to do something?
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't remember. I got a short-term memory problem.
Yeah, you do.
So it's...
yeah, tomorrow. I was picking on Jason.
Okay. See, y'all messed me up. I don't like it when y'all do that. It's time for us to do our channel shout-outs. Now, we were on Friday, and I already let mine out of the bag. But I'm going to do it again, because now there's a lot more people in here.
Yes.
My channel shout-out is Cockeyed Homestead. I just... y'all know I got sick on Mama's live stream, and it kind of put me out for a little bit. And so I got mandatory tied to the couch, not allowed to do anything, sit down and relax time. And so I started flipping through a lot of my people that I'm sub to. And I came across Cockeyed Homestead because I just recently subbed to them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not subbed to them, go open that tab, go over there and do that right now. They are absolutely hilarious.
Not just that, but they have a lot of information. Like they have great content, and then the way they put it out there is
but
just
you didn't let me
great.
get to that. Look, I always talk about the funny first.
Okay.
Because Mel, she does a lot of the outside construction stuff.
Yeah.
Because Miss Joe had a stroke.
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Joe looks like she could slap Gordon Ramsay with a fish in the kitchen and make him her Padawan.
Mm-hmm.
But I absolutely just love Mel because they're real and she's straightforward, and she doesn't hide anything. And plus, for my generation, her laugh reminds me of Woody Woodpecker, and that was like my absolute favorite cartoon growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe looks like amazing in the kitchen.
And they're both just good people.
Yeah.
Just really cool, down to earth people.
And they give each other the business, which makes it twice as funny.
They love picking on each other.
And I'm seriously waiting, and maybe I just haven't made it far enough in the views for Joe to throw something at Mel while she's picking on her behind the camera. But if I haven't, that's probably coming.
Has the best and most unique laugh in the world. That's the best way to put it, State of Grace.
And they do a lot of cool stuff. Like I watched the one where they were wiring and insulating the rabbit hutch, and they put an air conditioning unit in the rabbit hutch, and the thing was like this. She said, "Well, it's Cockeyed Homestead. It's supposed to be that way."
It's supposed to be that way.
And the ratatouille. And
I was telling everybody about the ratatouille last night, but I'll tell the other people. It was really funny because I didn't know exactly what ratatouille was, and that's one thing I love about. One thing that's very important for me with different channels is if I learn something by watching them. Like I don't feel like I wasted however many minutes, I'm sitting there watching. And what was really cool is I didn't know what ratatouille was, and she basically told us what that was. And then she went and said, I'm adding this. This doesn't normally go in here, but this is why. And I really, I just really liked her presentation. So,
so Cockeyed Homestead is my channel shout out for this week. Open up the tab, go sub them, tell them Big Bear sent you. And if we get so many people over there, we get a free set of steak knives. And Mama, your channel shout out is
a secret.
Can't be a secret. It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
My channel shout out of the week is Palmetto. That guy. What?
Nothing.
No, your body language just spoke volumes. No, it was just for a second, it looks like. Well, we're not buffering over here, so give it just a second.
That's got to be YouTube. There we go.
There we go. I don't think it's going to happen again, guys. I think Okay, so mine is Palmetto Paratrooper. Great family. What are you giggling about?
You finish and then I'll share. You hit me with that, I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
Yeah. like I was having some issues with my phone, and his wife, waited to she got off of work and came and kind of walked me through something real quick. He has a lot of knowledge, guys. It might not be the normal stuff that you guys are all listening to, used to listening to and watching. But I promise you, if you take the time to watch his stuff and really just pay attention, you're going to learn some stuff that is absolutely priceless. I know he was having some issues yesterday, and I just wanted to give him a good round of applause for his perseverance yesterday, because I know that was really, really hard on him. What?
You did not just ask on a live stream, internet based, for everybody to give him a round.
No, I said I am.
Oh, I thought you said y'all.
Are you
give him
you blah! You are.
Say that word.
You're being. No.
In case you can't hear it, Palmetto, we're all clapping for you.
Palmetto Paratrooper. That's who I said. Yes, they can be so frustrating, and I know that was really tough on him, and I just wanted to give him a special. And now he got quiet. Is he even in here?
Probably not.
Probably not, but that's okay.
He's probably waiting, like he's expecting.
Yeah, he's hovering.
He's probably got muffins typed out again.
He probably does.
And he's just waiting, like he did on Monday. It's okay though. I got something for him for that. But
oh, got a loud person over here.
he's good to go. So
Hey, y'all are awesome. Y'all are sassy already. Can't wait for tonight.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Oh no, not doing that. I'm gonna do my best Jason impression. I can't even be
I don't need you. I can just turn it this way.
You don't need this.
And I can talk to all my friends. Me and my friends have not talked in a while.
Well, then maybe you need to sit and talk with your friends.
Okay, then I need this to see
no,
what they're
you
saying.
don't.
So, but like I said, I was getting ready for bow season.
Mm-hmm.
Bow season kicks off tomorrow. I was nailing it at 30 yards, y'all. Threading the needle.
Beth, that's a good idea. I might try that.
What?
Use telephone book pages. They're tissue-like. They degrade faster. The stoic face with people talking in chat.
Gothic sugar might be
Investing in that Nerf gun. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I ain't afraid to put you in timeout, simply. I mean, I'm not. I ain't scared, not one bit.
I bet that's Nicole too. I bet that's not even Josh. Anyway.
So.
Alright, Donna, we'll see you later, sweetheart. I'll probably text
Night,
you.
Mama.
The sound of arrows smacking together. Money. Yep.
Money. Groceries.
Mm-hmm. You can tell by the... Yeah, see? I know. I have one that is belt-fed.
So, that just means... I mean, how many of y'all have leaves that have started to change colors and started to fall? None of y'all Yankee people say anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to the southern folks, the real folks.
Susan says she's like a little kid at Christmas. Did we get our package yet? No, not today.
I am shooting a PSE.
Sears catalog was my booster seat. Yeah, we had that too. Montgomery Ward's.
So.
Yeah, see, Brenda, and I thought that too. She was saying now she could see that you hadn't felt good for a while. Yeah. Deep South said their leaves are changing and falling. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, our pond has got just a little bit. It's got just a little bit on it. But so you know what that means? You need to guys for the leaves that are falling up. Hey, you Yankee people, look at me. You guys need to start collecting your leaves. Put them in a trash bag. Get one of them big black construction trash bags. Fill it up with the leaves. Soak it. Tie it in a knot. Put it off to the side. Let it sit there for a year. That's called leaf mold. That is very good for your garden. That way you don't have to go out and buy peat moss or anything like that. That's what leaf mold is there for. And it's all natural. So there's some edumacation for you.
Amanda said theirs are all turning brown.
Well, you got to get them before.
Suburban Hillbilly says serious drought here. I wonder if he'll be wasting my time to plant a fall garden. That's a good to think about it, but stop.
Say thank you, Robin.
I haven't noticed any change. Lay leaves on the group and cover with a tarp. Yeah, you could do that too. I mulch them up and put them in the garden like Grandma did. Funny how he's talking slow for us Northerners.
Black walnuts are falling. Pecans, not a pecan, but pecans are falling. Chestnuts should be falling.
Mm-hmm. Lots of
grapes.
Our acorns are starting to drop.
Yeah, you know what that means.
And we've been. Anyone north of I-10 is a Yankee. I haven't looked out a window in a week. Bass, how's your family feeling? I know you guys have had a hard time this last week.
I forgot to ask a question. Hey, Cockeyed, are you still here?
Yes, I'm pretty sure she is. They are. I'm waiting on walnuts and pecans. Pecans.
Thank you for telling them how to say it. How to say what?
Pecans.
Oh.
Some of us still go by. Yeah, I go by the Mason-Dixon line.
Okay. Are y'all in Georgia?
Great
I would
line,
love
exception.
for it to snow during deer season and trapping season down here. But we got snow one time during trapping season, and that's when I caught that big old coyote.
They're west of Cornelia. Dude, they're not far from us.
We're neighbors.
See, because I saw your Cornelia's where you were working with Amanda.
Really?
Yeah.
Then you ain't but maybe like an hour from us,
A
y'all.
little over an hour, I think.
Yeah.
Laskins are the wildings north of the wall. Let's see. Cockeyed's near us. Where's State of Grace at?
They're right there.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, y'all are not far. We're going to have to make a day trip.
We gonna have a barbecue.
Yep.
Okay, somebody just said something.
Socoa. Yeah, not far. Not far at all.
That's true.
What arrow and broadheads are you using?
Those. This is really my first good season going. I got the brand new bow, and I could look on the arrows and tell you what arrows I got, but they're all the way over there and Mama's in the way. And I haven't went and picked my broadheads yet. So
We were actually gonna go pick some up this evening.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to have a Georgia barbecue. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, because basics to living's in Georgia.
They were in here.
Yeah. Now that we know that Cockeyed is in Georgia.
State of Grace
State of
is.
Grace.
Isn't that Mr. Mike? Isn't he Georgia as well?
I think so.
We got a couple that are close by here. This thing has way too many latches on it.
It's because it's woman-proof.
You want to tell your story about how ignorant I am of arrows? You want to just throw me out in front of the
if
bus?
you want to.
Go ahead. You can tell everybody.
I can't read that. What's that say?
Expedition Hunter. Gold tip.
Gold tip.
Expedition Hunter.
It's kind.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nicole.
What'd she say? Her teeth hurt?
Yeah, she says, let's not talk about a barbecue. I'm sitting here with my mashed taters.
So-
Hey, if you flavor those mashed potatoes just right, they'll be good too.
Sugar Mama, get on a plane.
Yep, come on down.
So, since she brought it up, you noticed how I didn't say anything, but she brought it up. I was out practicing last month. And
I still can't believe I said this.
and if it wasn't for my son, I would have brand new arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Because my wife says, well, I guess we got to go get you some real arrows before hunting season. And I went, uh-huh. And my son just starts dying laughing. He goes, how could he be shooting fake arrows? He just has to change the tip. So I grounded him for like a week.
Yeah, I had no idea. I was under the impression that the whole
Suburban
arrow,
hillbillies in Georgia.
Yeah, I had the impression that they were specific for just practicing. So I had no idea that they unscrew and that you put the other broad tips on there. I had no idea.
Yeah, so she didn't know that you just go like that.
Yeah, because I said to him, I said, well, when are you going to get some real arrows?
And
I'm also
leave it up to the teenage boy.
I'm also the same
He
person.
can't get out of here fast enough.
Gregory said grounded for life. But I'm also the same person that when we were trying to figure out days that we got off for work.
Oh, see it? Really? Okay. before she goes any further, I want to tell y'all a secret about my wife. Okay? We moved from Augusta up to Grovetown and then from Grovetown to here. She flat out ran a stop sign. I mean, she barely even slowed down, and the cop was like parked like right there. Whoop! And she's like, "Well, he's gonna pull me over."
Yeah, I knew he was gonna pull me
And
over.
sure enough, whoop, here he comes. So she pulled right over, and he walked up to the car. He said, "Ma'am, do you know why I pulled you over?" And she said, "Yeah, I ran that stoplight or stop sign." And he goes, "Yep, that's why I stopped you."
And I handed him everything.
Yeah, she handed him everything.
And he
And she-
left, came back.
Came back, and he said, "Well, I can see by your license and your tag that you're not from Columbia County. You're from Richmond County, so I'm gonna let you go." She goes, "Oh no, we moved up here 3 months ago. I just been."
No, 6 months. I was like, we moved up here like 6 months ago. I know I'm supposed to get it done, but I didn't do that.
I just didn't feel like going to do it. I didn't feel like changing it. I'm not going to change it till my birthday. He pulled his sunglasses down and looked at her.
And then I told him, I said, "Oh, and I think my taillight is out too."
And he's like, "Well, you must be new to this road." She's like, "No, I take it at least twice a day." And he's looking at her, and he goes, "Okay."
And Jason is in the passenger seat going, "Give her a ticket. Give her a ticket. Ticket. Give her a ticket."
Because this whole time she's been talking smack about how much of a better driver she is because I got rear-ended. And so that made me a bad driver. When y'all figure that one out,
A couple of times.
Okay,
You got
again.
hit like 3 times in like a
Again.
month, like 6 months.
When y'all figure out how that becomes my fault, please let me know. When I'm stopped at a stoplight or a stop sign and some
Whatever. Anyway.
booger hits his just how that become my fault. But anyway, the cop looks at her and he goes, "Here, leave before I change my mind and give
take
you a
to jail."
and start writing you up." And she's like, "Well, I think my taillight's out too." He said, "Woman, go." No, she didn't get no ticket.
I had a shirt on with cleavage showing, and Jason was like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, I just don't get it. But the best part is that same cop ended up having the beat around where we lived, and so whenever I was driving around, he was always around. And
Yeah.
he used to take his glasses and put them down, and he would go, "Watching you."
Then, same cop. Then I had to, because from my nuisance wildlife business, I had the contract at Fort Gordon. That's what was keeping my business alive. And I laid off everybody but these 2 guys.
Mm-hmm.
And their mom kicked them out of the house, so they were living in a camper on our old homestead. They weren't paying for anything, and I was paying them like $22 an
And
hour.
I was feeding them. I was
And-
cooking for them and everything.
These guys decided to steal a $3 watch from an 8-year-old little girl on Fort Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
And so we came back to the house. I went into their little camper thing and started seeing all of our movies and stuff. So I started collecting all my stuff. And I noticed some of those leafy green cigarettes were in there. And so
Yeah.
I called the cops. I said, "Look, I don't want it to be with me. What do I do?" This cop pulls up. It's him.
Yep.
Sitting in my driveway. We're leaning on his car, talking.
And they're laughing about the pullover that he had done with me before.
Mm-hmm. Who comes riding up the driveway with Carol Ann in her lap, acting like she was driving? This one. And I was like, "Boom! Get her! Get her!" And he's like, "I don't see nothing."
And that man used to come up to my store all the time.
Yep.
Whenever we had a problem, he would come up and diffuse any situation.
He
I
would
needed.
never give her a ticket to the point where my own kids started saying that's mommy's boyfriend.
Yep. Like, for real. Like, they would go, "Oh."
And then he would go turn like bright red.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. It was pretty funny. But anyway, I wasn't even going to go there. I was talking about, I thought you were going to tell about the electric lines.
Oh,
I
no.
thought that's where you were going with
No,
that
I wasn't
one.
gonna do that to you.
But no, I what I was saying is I'm the same person. That one year I was trying to figure out what days I was going to have off of work because we had the day off for holidays, and I was like, what day is Friday or what day is Christmas on this year? Oh, it's on this day. And what day is 4th of July on this year? And then before I even thought about it, I was like, what day is Thanksgiving on this year? And then I was like, wait a minute, I did not just ask that question.
That's what I'm screaming, mother of many horses. I never met a man before in my life, but all of a sudden he like hated me.
Oh, but he was good looking. I'll tell you that much. He was an older guy, but he was, and wasn't he like a ninja or something? Didn't he have like a 3rd degree black belt or something?
Yeah.
Please tell us about the electric
No.
lights.
No.
I'm just all underneath here is blonde. I may have almost graduated college with a almost 4.0, but my common sense skills are not that great.
So, how many of y'all got a fall garden in? Raise your hand.
Not us yet. Yeah, Mel, you do have a lot of blonde. Yeah, but you could have said it a different way, Minuteman.
What do you say?
He said that word.
I'm gonna have
I
to
have
put you
lemon
in
trees. Does
put
that
you
count?
in timeout. See, that's why we haven't done ours yet.
Yeah, we haven't done it either because it's still too hot here. No fall gardens in our climate, just potatoes. Battling webworms.
Ugh.
Yeah, I graduated with a 3.875, so pretty close. But I also had a baby in the middle of all of that, and my dad almost died, so I didn't do too bad. Brassicas are in.
Danny, let me ask your opinion on this. I'm thinking about trying to run another round of potatoes since it seems like we're going to have another mild winter. What do you think about that? Hi, Krista from Big Family Homestead.
Hey, Krista! Just do tropical crops.
For real, I'm about this close to just seeing if I can plant banana trees and getting them to grow here.
Yeah.
Krista, I said hello. Yeah, well, they've been saying that last 3 years in a row, Donna.
Yeah, they really have. And last year, I mean, it was 80 degrees on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I was so mad because I had all of this cool winter clothing that I got for Christmas and I couldn't wear any of it on Christmas Day. If you can grow lemons, you can grow bananas.
Potatoes don't work in the fall. You're going into the cold weather. But see, we were at 80 degrees last year at Christmas. That's not cold weather.
Yeah, and it wasn't, we barely had any, do we even have any?
I don't think, I think we didn't have a frost till like February. So that's why I'm kind of debating it. And I know I know exactly what's going to happen. Because this is just God's sense of humor with me. I'll plant those potatoes and then we'll have snow on Christmas this year.
Yeah, probably.
You know, so maybe I should plant them. Because if it snows on Christmas, that means I can deer hunt in the snow.
Yeah, no frost till February. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did not. Did a video in a tank top on Christmas Day. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. What's our planting zone?
We are 8 alpha.
I was thinking 8 alpha.
8 alpha. Yeah.
That farmer me and Ma sat down with a plate of tacos.
Yeah.
I would plant them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, but we're not getting cool nights.
I think we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna just do it to see what happens. So a lot of y'all got see we've been kind of treading water with putting our fall garden in.
One, because it's too darn hot. It is crazy still.
I mean, my kids the other day asked if they could put the tarp back in the bed of the truck so
they could swim in the swimming pool again. Yep.
Yeah, we have a redneck swimming pool, y'all. It's a big old tarp in the bed of the truck filled up with a hose. Now,
only problem is
we learned a very important lesson this year the very first time we did that. We forgot
that
our well
is almost 400 feet deep.
Like 300 and some change deep. And we parked the truck in the shade and we filled it up. And you guys remember that, what was it, e-commerce commercial or something like that, where they snatched, the dude for some reason was getting his chest waxed, and they snatched the wax thing off of his chest, and he went, eee. Well, I jumped in the bed of that truck. I just went right off the side and plopped down, and I was like, eee. My kids almost drowned because they were laughing so hard at me because they thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah.
But that water was like 50 degrees.
Yeah, it was really cold. Yeah, Beth, what we do is we get an oversized tarp, and then we tie it to the sides of the tire wells and stuff and get it so that it lays flat down in the bed of the truck. And then we fill it up with the water. But what we end up doing is we take it out in the middle of the field where it's going to get sun exposure all day, and then that way we it warms it up a little bit. So
American Liberty Fighters. One of my 22 for 22 videos got reported to YouTube as being graphic, and so I had to stop until that got all straightened out. So I'm trying to think of a way that I can do it, just start over and do it again and finish it out.
Woolly worms, are those the ones that look like the big, like brown, almost looks like a caterpillar?
I think so.
Because we saw one of those today on one of our Jerusalem artichoke plants. So
you're on day 4. Awesome, brother.
It's 83 right now. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it was maybe because of the cadence, a lot of the run cadences I put with it. I don't know if this person just had a vendetta, or what. I don't know what it was.
Hey, Brad.
Brad's here. Hi, Brad. Hey, kids. Bad storm.
Now we got the animals fed.
We got animals fed. So.
But that's how we did push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had, because the girls made me take a picture of it.
American
today.
Liberty, is this your first time here? If so, thank you, sir. I don't never remember seeing them before.
I don't know. Only a couple of days of warmth, and then it starts cooling off up here. Anything you can be offensive to somebody, you'll never please everyone. Right.
I know, but when YouTube says, this needs to be under review. Cool.
Have you maybe not been very active in chats before?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
Because I really would have remembered that name.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta check it. We're gonna do it right now. I'll do it right now.
He's just gonna call me out. That's the first time I've ever seen you, to be honest.
Well, and to be fair,
you can just glide over his name. And
Can you?
Yes.
Is it really that easy?
It is really that easy.
Is it really that easy?
How about that?
How about that? Okay, we got it right now. There you go.
All you had to do was hit the red box.
I did. It didn't.
No, you didn't.
It wouldn't let me. Darn it! Whoa! Just kidding.
As you can tell, we're at your channel now, and we just subscribed. I'm gonna check your videos out, man, because that logo is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I'll have to check that out.
But
all right. So anyway. So what was graphic? We don't know. That was the problem. Nothing cockeyed. We're looking at alternatives to YouTube, but people pay $1 for this content. always hit like...
Brad, I charge 3 easy payments of $29.95 for one-on-one time with me.
One day the Homestead Network will be independent from YouTube. Yeah, you never know.
Might be.
Possibility.
Yeah.
My wife is talented, so his wife did it. That's cool.
Ah.
I seriously saw a meme on Facebook that was completely blank and talked about how it couldn't offend anyone.
So, okay, so we were talking about fall gardening. And that's got me a little bit down in the dumps because this is the time of year, you know, I love pumpkins. Mama makes this thing. See, we've been married 11 years. And this is why we've been married 11 years. And just forget the fact that she's amazing. That doesn't count. Let's just put that off to the side. My mama has this recipe of what's called pumpkin roll. Now, you didn't hear this from me, but because I know my mama doesn't watch this, so it's okay. She makes my mama's pumpkin roll taste like dirt. Hers is so stinking amazing.
Well, and here's the thing. His mom, when we were dating, it was right around Thanksgiving, and she told me, she said, look, if y'all ever get in a fight, this is how you make him happy. Just make one of these, and, you know, you'll... And I've never had to do that. I've never had to make one to make him happy, but... he absolutely loves my pumpkin roll. So,
look, I will stab somebody in the heart to get her pumpkin roll. I ain't even scared. It is that good. And then my mom comes down and makes one. She said, "Did you miss this?" And then I'm kind of like, because you know you can't tell your mom.
Okay, Beth, I'll do one. A video on pumpkin rolls. We can do that. Yeah, we can do it. Why not? Because nobody's coming here to eat my pumpkin roll. You won't share. Look, let me tell you, I am not kidding. Like at Thanksgiving and Christmas time,
she made like 8 to take to the church.
Yeah, to the church.
And then told me I wasn't allowed to have any. How do you do that to a man?
Yeah, well, no, that's not what happened. I made like 8 of them, and I put 3 of them in the refrigerator, and then I cut up 5 of them and took them to the church.
I love me some Farmer Nemo.
And
why is Brad anger?
Anger? I don't know. Are they a bread roll? No, it's like a cake roll, and you put the
Oh, hold up, Gothic. Hold up. No. Tall Oaks Farm, what's up? Brad, why did you type anger?
I don't know. Yeah, with cream cheese filling, that's it. Pumpkin rolls, bro, I want some. It's not really icing.
You know what? I might share with Brad. I might.
It's, yeah, sort of like a Texas sheet cake with cream cheese filling rolled up. Right, but there's some things that you can put in it and things that you can use to make it nice and fluffy.
Oh, it's so good in my mouth.
And mailing one for Thanksgiving. Well, see, I don't do pudding. Mine is like, I don't know. You would just, and I don't know if it's a Southern thing or not. I don't know.
It's a Southern thing.
Is it? It's like a jelly roll. That's exactly right, Susan. That's kind of what it's been modified from. No, where is that, by the way? Where is
Wouldn't
the
you
pumpkin?
like to know?
Where is the pumpkin
Wouldn't
butter?
you like
Speaking
to
of which,
know?
simply, if you say you have so much, simply, you said you have so much pumpkin, man. Can some of that so I can make some pumpkin rolls, because our pumpkin's fried.
Well, I think, see, we planted the pumpkins in order to have them to be able to try to bring in some more income to the
household, to the homestead. What?
I'm going to address that in a second. to bring in more income to the homestead. And man, as soon as them things jumped out, started going, it was all great, and bam, heat wave again, and burn them up.
And we started to do some weeding, and as soon as we did the weeding, it went crazy.
Okay, Edward Turner, let's talk.
And that's Tanya. You know that's Tanya.
I know. Let's talk. Did you miss the part where I said she does it better than my mom? Look, y'all, I'm not. Look, I will share just about everything else. Well, I know where some of y'all gonna try to run with that, so don't. But I don't like to share my pumpkin roll because I only get it twice a year. The pumpkin roll.
Hey, Simply, the package I sent you is gonna have a little bit of bubble wrap in it, so you can use that.
Kitty, you need to go sit in the corner for even just bringing that up. You know, I would.
Your mama's gonna get a copy of this. Sharing is caring.
See, but honestly, I would give Brad a piece. I would give Brad a piece just because Brad has done so much helping me that I would.
What's your pumpkin rolls?
All right, Beth. Family friendly.
I can make my own, but I was shocked to see them. Oh, yeah. Well, they do sell.
What is a chocolate silk pie?
Oh, that's really good, and I am not going to tell you that I know how to make that.
I've never had one. Really, Krista? You fussed at me at the last live stream y'all were on. And now you gonna ask for pumpkin roll?
No, I can't make them. I can't make pumpkin roll when it's still hot outside. If you like or share, you may get more of them, like in the mail. Yeah.
Make it more what in the mail?
At least give him a whole one, share, or I'll tell your mom.
Tell my mama, I don't care. You don't know how to get a hold of her.
Yes, chocolate silk pie is heaven on earth. It's very good. But chocolate, the problem with chocolate silk pie is it's extremely rich, and we don't do rich very well here.
I was so looking forward to you making some of that pumpkin roll with those pumpkins. So I'm gonna try to plant some more pumpkins when it gets a little bit cooler.
I'd rather have the seeds.
Oh, baked pumpkin seeds. Oh, yes, sir.
And I do those too really well.
Look, when I got out of Marine Corps, I was 180 pounds.
Yeah.
Nowhere near that now. Perfect.
But yeah, the pumpkin rolls, when it starts getting cold, we make a lot of them. Especially because a lot of the stores around here right now, we can't make our own cream cheese, so we have to buy it. And a lot of the stores here will have a sale on the cream cheese, and it lasts pretty long.
I tell you what,
a ton of it.
I tell you what, the first person that brings me a 2-year-old black baldy bull, I'll share some pumpkin roll with you. But you ain't getting the ends. I might give you like a middle piece, but you're not getting the ends.
Wait, I think that is BS on YouTube's part. Oh, yeah. Fall harvest brings in so many tasty. Yeah, absolutely.
Why do you have to make cream cheese? For the filling.
Because normally we do our own stuff, but normally I could make the cream cheese, but this year I have to buy it. So.
Stop living on a dime. Did you have it? You're supposed to have it today, right?
What?
They were going to have the watermelon pork tacos.
Oh.
So, load what?
Can we talk about something other than delicious food?
We could talk about sharks. I want to go shark fishing.
Load is living on a dime. You don't remember? No. 10 minutes till living on a dime, yeah. They say that pumpkin has density issues. Well, I got sick and couldn't make it, so tomorrow. Okay, good. Good. I know Teresa, but everyone says it's not the same. Oh, without the cinnamon, yeah.
Cinnamon?
Because she was saying she's allergic to cinnamon. I I can bring you my bull of a husband. Yeah, I don't think he'd like to.
Well, I mean, if he can get my cow pregnant.
Nicole said she'd take Shark Talk instead right now.
I know. That's how you know the poor lady's hurting.
Yeah,
so.
about 10
But we
videos.
we sent some stuff off in the mail for you.
Yeah.
For that today, darling. So.
What could I use instead of soy sauce? Oh, I don't know. Because that's kind of part of it. Because doesn't it have poison and stuff in it too?
What did I say that wasn't family friendly?
I don't know. You could can pumpkin, but it has to be in chunks. Yeah.
What did I say that wasn't family friendly?
Bragg's liquid aminos. Worcestershire. I don't know. Yeah, well, the problem.
Worcestershire might work.
I don't know. Oh, coconut aminos instead of soy sauce. Okay. Nope. Oh, you're talking about. Okay, impregnating.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
He's a Marine, guys. That happens.
Okay.
Chris said, "Thank you, Ginger."
Well, we only got like what 5 minutes.
We got
Good,
8 minutes.
My head is starting to hurt.
I'm sorry. My laughter gets to your head sometimes.
Tonight we're talking about organic food worth it. Please be nice to us.
Uh-oh.
Then I might not better come over because my question to you is how are they not worth it?
What is Joel Salatin's favorite question? What's the going rate of cancer right now?
There you go.
That's my favorite question, he says.
Now, see, get him, Krista.
Yeah, get him, Krista.
Get him, Krista. He's probably sitting right next to you.
Hey, speaking of Bragg's, that made me think of something real quick. So we made some vinegar from last year's muscadines. We had some muscadine juice left over.
Oh, yeah.
And this was really exciting. Because we pulled new muscadines today, and we're getting ready to clean everything and get ready to start juicing. And we went to move everything around, and I looked at our vinegar, and we had, gotten rid of all of the silt or all the stuff that's the drags that are in the bottom. And I went to move everything, and we actually have a mother growing inside one of the jars. So that was really cool. So anyway. It was pretty cool. And we've got, look, I went and did kombucha, but my kombucha's not doing too well. So I gotta rebrew our kombucha.
Very upset about that.
Yeah, I am too. So, we'll see.
Meanwhile, we might have to come to your place to get some real kombucha because she keeps messing it up.
I'm not messing it up. We just have whose mother was in the jar. A mother of vinegar. It's like, when you have a SCOBY in kombucha, it's the stuff from the fermenting, from the yeast and all that fun stuff.
So, let me ask you all this.
Whoa. No. Rain's saying that a vinegar mother can be converted to a kombucha mother. Do you just throw it in as if it were a kombucha mother? I mean, a SCOBY or what? Jason put his mother in the jar to keep her from seeing this post. SCOBYs are harder to handle. Let's see. Jason, can you possibly wash that hat? I mean, honestly, I can smell you from here.
You just mad because you didn't earn that.
Oh, you read it somewhere. Okay. So yeah, I have a mother and I have a SCOBY, but I have 3 SCOBYs actually. But the problem is I have a homemade recipe for that hat. I bet you do. She's got a recipe for everything.
Well, I thought she was gonna send me the recipe to clean the hat because Mike said something about my dirty hat too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Still angry.
But okay, so we don't have that much time left, and this is I got like a couple minutes before I go on my solicitation rant. Fall and winter is coming up. What are some of the things that you guys are looking forward to? Are you guys looking for pumpkin.
Looking forward to.
Looking forward to pumpkin spice everything, or are you guys looking forward to the? I'm looking forward to all the smells.
Oh, and they're already out. When you go to the grocery store, they have the cinnamon stick.
The brooms?
The brooms and the orange spice brooms and all that stuff.
I love those.
Wearing hoodies, yeah.
Yep, I have a black hoodie. Mama needs to fix because the pocket thing's busted. But it says Big Bear Homestead on it.
Yep. Cooler weather, yeah. Break from the humidity, the smell of fall.
Me
snow.
too. Living on down, we're putting one in our house. And,
yeah, I hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
And
oh, I wanted to be a Marine. He's angry because he couldn't be one. Wearing jeans. See, Amanda, we're hardcore here. We wear jeans all year round.
That's why we get swamp booty all the time too.
No more horse flies. Yep.
Homemade bread. Yep, that's a good one. Any
Snow
excuse for
shoe.
candles and sweaters.
Yep.
See, that's when we really start getting into.
Oh, wearing boots instead of flip flops. Amen to that.
We cook out on the fire during the wintertime, and we do a lot of the cast iron Dutch oven cooking. And okay, 3 minutes out. Here's my solicitation. 127 of y'all. Thanks for coming by. Up next is Living on a Dime, but we're not going to talk about them yet. If y'all want to learn more about us, please check out our website at www.bigbearhomestead.com. You can also check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yep.
If you guys are new and this was the first time you saw us, I would say that we're not normally this crazy, but that would be a lie. We are. Please hit that subscribe button. And Mama does an essential oils class every Monday from 9 to 10, right?
Yes, 9 to 10.
Eastern time.
Yep.
If you don't know anything about essential oils, that is really a good class. If you know a little bit about essential oils, come on. This Monday, we're going to be talking about eucalyptus.
Yes.
Also, if you missed last week's, how we did the giveaway, I'm going to go ahead and tell you how we're doing it. You guys got to check out the videos that we put out between now and Monday, because in one of those videos, there's going to be, we're going to do like a challenge word. Like I would say apple, and you guys would have to type in pie. Something like that. But the answers, the password and the challenge word will be in one of the videos. So you guys have to do that. Yeah, I know that's crazy, but we used to try to do the type of guess a number and my eyes crossed.
Okay, get ready to wrap it up.
So,
you got 1 minute. Homestead Network.
All right. Don't forget, you can please, if you can, check out our Patreon. Hit the P. Check that out. Also, go to the homesteadnetwork.com. Up in the upper right hand corner is a spot. Please submit your emails, because if there's changes in the show schedule, Brad will send out an email for that. Up next is Living on a Dime. So go ahead and start getting ready to make your way over there. As soon as you get into that chat box, just write taco. That way Mike knows that the taco man is coming. So thanks for coming by and spending this hour and a half with us. We really appreciate it. We love all of y'all. Thank you for all of your prayers and everything that was going on with us. Thanks for coming by. And like always, have a nice day.